This is what liberal district attorneys get you. People being released when they shouldn't be.
That SUV into the crowd at the Waukesha Christmas parade. He will be in court today.
Yeah, we've been following this closely. Darrell Brooks charged with 5 counts of murder. CBS 2's Mugo Odigwe takes a look at his history.
There will be no consequences for this liberal DA, guaranteed.
If convicted, Brooks could spend the rest of his life in prison. But this isn't the first time he's been arrested or charged with a crime. Those in the crowd could only watch and scream in horror as an SUV drove through barricades and into a Christmas parade on Sunday. 5 people, ranging in age from 52 to 81, were killed. 4 of them were members of Milwaukee's Dancing Grannies. On Monday, many in Waukesha, Wisconsin, gathered for a candlelight vigil to remember those who died. Others praying for the dozens more in the hospital with injuries, like 11-year-old Jesselyn Torres, who's now in the ICU with multiple serious injuries. She was at the parade with the Waukesha Extreme Dance Team, but not too long after the team passed, her uncle Ryan Conkey saw a red SUV go by.
He went pedal to the metal, and he guns it down the street.
The aftermath, chaos.
It reminded me of war. It was like a war zone. There were bodies everywhere. There was clothes, everything abandoned. People were screaming, looking for their loved ones.
Police say the driver of that red SUV, Darrell Brooks, left the scene of a domestic dispute. They say he wasn't being chased when he drove into the parade.
We actually had a squad and barricades up, and he drove right through. When an officer tried to engage and stop the threat, he still continued through the crowd.
CBS 2 dug into Brooks' criminal files. It's a long one. He's been charged with crimes 16 times since 1999. Last year, he was charged with 3 felony gun counts. And most recently, court documents show the 39-year-old allegedly ran over his child's mother with the same red SUV at a gas station. He posted a $1,000 bail earlier this month. The Milwaukee County DA now calling that bail inappropriately low and has launched a review into the decision. Online, Brooks appears to be an aspiring rapper. In one video, he can be seen singing next to a red SUV that looks similar to the vehicle used in Sunday's attack. Meantime, Conkey says his niece Jesselyn is keeping her spirits up.
Tell them to glue me back together.
Police say they are confident Brooks acted alone. He will be in court this afternoon. In our street side studio, Mugo Odigwe, CBS 2 News.
Hey, I called an Uber, and I'm supposed to be waiting for it over here, but I don't know when it's coming. Can you call it for me, please? I'm homeless. I don't know. It's him. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah. That's what. My ID. Whoa.
26, 500 block of Elizabeth, 126. Hey, do you know this guy? Absolutely not. No. Okay.
Have you noticed that as everything around you seems to decline, one thing still grows? It is the power of your rulers. None of their plans and directives have solved your problems or made your life better. The only result has been their increased control over you at the cost of your freedom. Do you know why? You gave them the power.